welcome back to the Experience Podcast. It's just me. We're doing, you see the title? This is part three. My headphones are like all jacked up. This is part three of my commentary to the first ever podcast release. Again, I haven't listened to this since we recorded it, so it's very fresh to me. We're gonna try to make this the last part. Actually, not trying to. We are definitely making this last part. We got 20 minutes to go here. Hopefully, we can get through this. So yeah, we're gonna be listening. I'll probably jump in when I have things to say, but let's get into it.
Podcast channel, which you can find on YouTube, The Experience.
I forgot to mention as well. Sorry, we're pausing there. We're starting right around the 37-minute mark. If you're curious, right around the 37-minute mark is where we're starting here. So yeah, let's bang on it.
Mm-hmm. So maybe we had some crossover there.
Oh, maybe some crossover. Yeah, we featured a few. That's what we got. I think we got to feature a few artists. Like we'll invite them. We'll invite them to have a verse on, like, we'll say we're like having a rap track, and then their verse will just be like a 5-minute spiel in our podcast. So that'd be something. Like have Lil Wayne, but instead of rapping, he's just talking.
Featured on our podcast or on our channel?
Like on our podcast, like we pay it like it's a song. Like we're like, hey, drop a verse. We'll pay you like, I don't know, whatever, $50,000, and then instead of
from your investment money,
from Movie Pass.
Yeah.
So,
and then he drops a verse, if you will.
Yes. Some rhythm and poetry freestyle.
I can't argue that would help that wouldn't help our podcast. I mean, that would be a bit of a boost. It'd be more interesting if you threw some freestyle, though.
Yeah.
Which you're about to do right now.
Yes, I will. This is some inspired freestyle.
Pausing it there. I love how Connor, again, I talked about this for the first two parts. This commentary, but I will always appreciate Connor's commitment to the bit. You know, he'll never say no. He'll just keep going. It's always yes and. Always go with it. So yeah, let's hear what his freestyle is.
From the book that goes by the name of
The Lightning Thief by Rick
The Lightning Thief. Well, so now you knew what I was gonna read. So I gotta find something inspiring. I gotta think of something inspiring. Let's see. This is just me doing a freestyle.
It's completely off the cuff. There's no preparation here.
There is no preparation. I am. You're catching me off guard.
Yeah. You know what? Are you wearing socks?
I'm wearing socks.
Well, you won't be for long.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're getting knocked off here.
They're getting knocked off here.
Yeah.
All right. This is just.
You know, pausing here, I'm remembering I think he brought his computer. We were both on computers for this podcast. I forgot that was the thing we did. Eventually, yeah, obviously we just kind of free talked and did whatever. But I forgot. Yeah, he was on his computer. This is the first time in the podcast, at least, that you could really see or hear, I should say, hear him scrambling. Right, everything else he's on point. He has something. He's just so quick-witted, which again I think both of us do a very good job with. Here, he has nothing, and it's interesting hearing him kind of scramble because you just don't hear it very often. He's usually got something. But let's see what he says.
Something I thought about right now. I'm just going off the top of my head. I don't even know. You know, this is.
Yep. Just go for it. Yeah. No.
Yeah. This is. All right. Let's go. In my bag now. What the explicit is that sound? Let me go down here. Brought the Mac
did you
out.
Start yet?
Explicit sat down. I got explicit. I never had now. I could brag now. Got my explicit. A Louis bag now. She could brag now. Bought my explicit. A Birkin bag now. Yeah.
That sounds like you're reading something. I think you're
that
misunderstanding the term freestyle.
That was an actual freestyle that came from the top of my head. So, yeah, that was that.
You had a lot of. I don't know why you had so many explicits.
Yeah, it's what came to my head, but I was like, you know what, that's not appropriate for the current, because maybe, I don't know, maybe our audience would be like 7-year-olds.
We don't know our audience.
We don't know our audience.
Problem. That's probably a big problem for our show, actually.
So
we don't have an audience in general, and we don't know what audience we're going for.
No, of course not. So we just gotta.
Apparently, according to you, it's now 7-year-olds.
It's now 6 to 7-year-olds. It's a range.
6 to 7.
We never know. We never know for sure. Yeah.
There's that one 6, because there's always that one 6-year-old who's too mature for his age. You know, a little more mature. Can handle our whatever this is.
Mm-hmm. I think.
Let's pause it there. This is the inception of the 6-year-old listener that we carried on. A lot of bits. You know, you got. We talked about it earlier in the or in a previous episode. Earlier in the commentary, I should say, with the theme. You know, the me and someone else. Then you have the sponsor bit, and now you get the 6-year-old as our listener bit. Which are like on themselves, I feel like if you just tell someone that this is a bit, like you try to describe it, it's not funny. It's just the way that we do it, in my opinion, I think does a great job, or the way that Connor and I kind of bounce off each other with it. So yeah, let's hear the inception of the 6-year-old.
I think we should focus on the retirement home market. I think that's been undermarketed.
That's good because they're sitting. There's old people. They're sitting around.
They're sitting
around.
What
are they doing?
What they're doing? Nothing. So what we do, we put our podcast on some vinyls. We bring them to some retirement homes, and we're like,
of course, it has to be on a vinyl because they don't know how to listen to it. Also,
they don't know how to listen to it.
You can't say, "Hey, go to this website, click on the link, put in your headphones." That's too much.
You don't know what to. Yeah. So we put them on some vinyls. And like, hey,
what are
check
headphones?
Yeah.
What's the internet?
What is
the internet?
The meaning of life.
Why is there a mouse on my table? Get rid of it.
Yeah.
I don't want a mouse on my table. Where is the mousetrap? You know, there's all sorts of problems that they're going to have there. But if we put it on a vinyl,
if you put on a
we
vinyl,
need a record player.
They have a record player. They have
one. I'm assuming. Of course they do.
I did a study. Every single retired person has a record player, and that is a fact.
Okay, interesting.
So, pausing it there. Not to disparage record players or old people. Yeah. Well, this is really we're in the home stretch now. We're only 15 minutes out. But I don't know where this is going. I'll be honest. I don't remember this. But let's get back in and see how this goes.
So we give it to them, and that's the market because they're going to have to listen. They're just sitting around. They're playing bingo.
Yeah.
What else are they doing? Bingo's once a week.
Maybe some puzzles.
There's puzzles, but you could do a puzzle while you're listening.
While listening to it. That's what I'm saying. This is an untapped market.
The thing about this show is you put it on in the background. You don't even have to listen to us. It's just going on in the background.
It's just going on.
We're creating background noise. That's the whole point of the show. It's background noise.
That's what's happening. Yeah, so we do that.
Well, that's all we're trying to do. Just background noise.
Yeah, so we'll mail that out, and then people can be subscribed to it. Yeah. It'll be like,
I think we should deliver it ourselves.
It's
a personal delivery.
Yeah. For what do you think? $34.99 a month. People can get our once a week.
That sounds too cheap, though. I mean, given the quality that we're giving them.
That's true.
And these are old people. We're going to sucker them into it. And going off the topic, what are they doing with their money?
What are they doing? Nothing.
They're not going to their post 4th of July sales.
No, they're not.
They're not. They're just sitting at home listening to podcasts on vinyl.
So pausing it there, another inception of two things there. You got the price. The price will continue to go up in our pricing scheme, and I already forgot the other one. So there you go. What was the other thing? What was the other recurring bit that we created there? If you remember, if you remember, leave the comments because I am blanking right now. So yeah, back into it.
Yeah,
we could overcharge them.
We could. We got that's the untapped market.
The
That's
problem, though, is maybe we should knock down the price to a nice even $10 a month or so. Get a
yes.
bunch of people in first.
Hmm.
Really get that audience in.
That would be crazy.
Get
That would be,
people invested.
and then the grandkids will walk in, and then they'll see the grandparents just getting lit, getting turned, and they'll
Getting
be like,
lit. Of
man,
course, that's what you do when you listen to this show. You get lit.
you get lit.
So pausing there, I am remembering the bit now. It was the wow, what? It just escaped me again. Oh my God. What is going on? I am just I'm going crazy right now. But we had you notice the callback to the $10 a month movie pass thing. I'm just calling it out. Just letting you know, in case anyone missed it. Wow, what was the other bit? Oh, the background noise. Oh my God. Uh Kicking myself I couldn't remember that. Yeah, the bit that our podcast is just background noise, we would appreciate that. And we still to this day. If this podcast is just you throw it on the background and you don't think about it, that's fine. You're still a dedicated listener and we appreciate that. So back into the podcast.
Lit. And they'll be like, man, our grandparents are having more fun than us, and then they'll buy it too. So we'll just everybody, and then we'll be rich, and then we'll be able to buy all of Movie Pass's stock, and then be super rich. So
Now, and now here's the problem that
okay,
I'm seeing. Okay,
yeah,
and I almost lost it.
okay.
I think I lost it.
You think you lost it?
I had a problem, but I couldn't remember what it was.
But we know
Because you
that
were
there,
talking about
yeah.
stocks or something.
But we know that there is a problem.
There's a problem here.
There's a problem. What it is, I'm not sure, but there's a problem.
The problem. What was it? You know what? The issue here is.
So pausing it there, you know what? Sometimes time is a flat circle. I'm oh sorry, something weird going on. Sometimes time is a flat circle is what I'm saying. And I forgot what was going on then, and I'm still forgetting. I just have like I don't know what is it about me. Like I just have thoughts that come in. It's almost like I get bombarded with thoughts. I get like three thoughts at once, and I want to capture them, but I struggle, and I can only get like two of the three, and then I always lose one. It's like, oh, where did that thought go? Because I try to store the other two. It's like my memory isn't fast enough. Not that my memory isn't good enough, but that it's not fast enough to hold all the thoughts that I want to hold. Yeah, let's get back in. Let's see if I ever figure this out.
Oh, now I remember. Okay, the issue here is how are we going to make these vinyls? Right? We know the marketing strategy. That's the easy part. We know how to get it to them, the delivery, if you will. That's another easy part.
Very
we need
easy.
to work on the production process here.
Mm-hmm.
We also need to work on the pre-production, but we'll get to that later. Let's focus right now on the production.
Yeah.
How do we make these vinyls?
We will buy a couple printers, and we'll print them out.
Yeah. I don't know if that's how that works. And then it's a matter of recording the audio onto the vinyl. Now, we don't know how to do that because we're not over 70.
We are not over 70, but we are under 69. So,
We're
wink,
under
wink.
69. Interesting choice there.
Yeah.
I didn't even do that intentionally, but you got it.
But I slid myself in.
Yeah. You're good at sliding yourself into anywhere.
Yeah.
True. OHR head. No. The problem here is how are we going to make them, and then the pre-production process.
Mm-hmm.
The writing of this. Now, obviously, we did not write anything that we said tonight. Otherwise, you'd get a much higher quality, right? But perhaps we need to up the quality for these old people to get them at least hooked initially.
Yeah, so they can listen to it. So yeah, we'll do that, and I don't know. We'll have to have some different ads, I guess, too. We'll have to focus on
higher quality ads, maybe some theme music.
So let's pause it there. I'm really curious now. Like, what is if you every episode I'm gonna ask you to leave a comment, and no one's gonna leave a comment. But I'm really curious what it is if you're listening to this. Wow, Google has a transcript. yeah, what your age is. Like, most of our audience is pretty young, but I'm like kind of curious what everyone's. I don't know what that is. I'm kind of curious what everyone's age is. Uh, given given that we have shown to have like a wide range of ages for the podcast. We have a wide range of um countries that listen to the podcast. But put down in the comments what your age is because we can't really see everyone's age. We can see it on YouTube, but we can't see it on the non-YouTube podcasting. So I'm actually kind of interested. But yeah, okay, back into the podcast.
For the ads,
Like,
you get like a spunky theme. You know what I'm talking about?
I mean, we did. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, maybe talk about like some male pattern baldness. I don't know what old people go through.
Yeah, what are they interested in? Male pattern baldness, I guess.
Yeah.
Talking about your grandchildren, that's a big one, right? They like that.
Yeah, that's our seventh ad tonight is Propecia. Save your hair. That's what they wanted me to say. So
that's it.
That's it.
They keep the ad spots pretty short.
Yeah.
For our show, obviously.
That's it.
They don't trust Connor to say more than like 3 words.
Yeah.
Because that's when it starts to get sketchy for him.
Mm-hmm.
Understandably so.
Well,
you
they
could agree.
They told me to say save your beautiful hair, and
but,
I was like,
was too much.
I you know what? Because I don't know if their hair is beautiful. I can't.
And there's a risk. Yeah, there's a risk involved.
So, and I didn't want to say save your maybe beautiful hair, so I was just like, let's say save your hair.
Your hair could be beautiful, you might want to save it.
Yeah. So that's actually
the other problem is it's like it could come off as sarcastic. It's like save your beautiful hair, yeah.
Yeah.
Because of course you don't have beautiful hair.
Yeah. So that's our 8th ad by Propecia. Save your maybe beautiful hair if you would like it to be so. If you don't want it to be beautiful, then just save your hair. Propecia. Innovation that excites.
We don't know if your hair is beautiful or not.
Yeah.
We're not entirely sure. We don't know what you look like.
What even is beauty? Is that a real thing or is it just a made up concept?
Well, yeah. You don't know because you've never looked in a mirror.
No, but I do have, as far as what this one, I think Prince of Nigeria has said, I have a beautiful personality. So,
yes.
We're doing all right.
Let me say, again, Connor going with a bit. Connor, you know what? I don't know what to say about this, but just the commitment is all. Great commitment by both of us is all I'm saying. So back into it. We're in the home stretch, guys. We're under 10 minutes. This podcast was originally supposed to be. I was like, oh, we'll just do like an episode where I react, and it's gonna be a 3-episode long commentary. But I think there's kind of interesting. It's interesting listening back, and I'm having a good time. I hope you guys are too. Again, if you have other ones that you want me to do, I'm more than happy to go back and kind of listen to what we did and provide sort of like again like behind the scenes stuff, what we were thinking, what was happening. So yeah, okay, back into it.
And oh boy.
What do you
What's going on?
I don't know. I was just thinking fans are kind of weird. If you think about it, like why do fans
the fan that keeps the air moving in your room?
Yeah, like what even why? Don't need that.
Well, it circulates the air, so you get fresh air. It keeps the air. Otherwise, the air gets stuffy. What are you actually talking about here? Fans?
Yeah.
We don't know what those are because
We actually, I think we have. Well, because I watched it 11 times. You probably watched it once. So.
What are we talking about here?
We should be getting some more fans. I'm talking about the Experience podcast trailer.
Oh, the trailer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
I threw it together. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Fans.
We've got some fans.
We have Jerry from Virginia.
Yeah. We have Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So that's we We have some big fans, some small fans, no, whatever. We're just famous, so just what we do is business.
So pausing it there, we had the trailer I put out was just the logo screen and the theme song, the original theme song, and that was supposed to be the trailer. Um, which is interesting because then I will say if we go to let's see, where do I show other channels? You know, they used to be able to share other channels. You know, you could link them, and I don't know where that is, but my personal channel. Um, there we go. I got it, guys. Don't worry, I got it. Let's go to YouTube here. I did put out a podcast. Where is my channel? Your channel. There we go. I did put out a like little podcast teaser, but that was after we had done a few episodes. Where is it? Oh, maybe I got rid of it. I might have gotten rid of it. It might be hidden. Let's go to here because it got some weird stuff on there. Let's go to the next page. It's got to be on the next page. That was a little more of a trailer, I would say. Oh, I guess it's where is it? Oh well, all right. I don't see it. So yeah, Experience Podcast. Well, it should be around July. Oh, I forgot about this video. Oh, I'm not listening. Oh. Um, well, I thought I had one over here, but I didn't. So anyway, um, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Or that's what I thought I was talking about, but no, I was just talking about the little thing that I put together. So let's get back into the podcast. Sorry, I'm stalling long enough now. Okay, back into it.
As a business, we're not really a business. We're not really making money off of this, per se.
But I think that is our business. Our business is that it looks like we don't have a business because that's what makes us business oriented.
And again, we do have ad spots.
Yes.
For companies that don't sponsor us.
Yeah. Well, they do, but the fans don't have to know that. They just have to think we have ads.
We don't have a cash flow of money here.
Yeah. True. I think that what we should do is we should email every single company, see who advertises with us, and then go from there.
Yes. We have a show which has no views except for maybe old people.
Maybe old people
who listen to us on vinyl.
Yeah. We've got our market figured out.
But then here's the problem. We already discussed the old people. What are they buying? Other than like the male pattern baldness thing. But the also thing is, when you're at that age, you're not worried about male pattern baldness.
True.
You're worried about that when you're 40 or something. You know, when you're just kind of or you know mid 30s. Once you get to there, you're thinking about like, oh no, what's gonna happen to my hair? Once you're at that age, once you're 85, your hair is what it is. You don't want to walk in with this fancy new haircut, one day.
Yeah, so we'll have, I don't know, maybe we'll have advertisements for religion. I guess people worried about like dying and stuff. I don't know. So we can be like, oh, that's our 10th sponsor is, I don't know, the Bible. Read it.
The Bible is our sponsor. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Brought to you by the Muslim Foundation.
Of course.
Yeah.
In association with Jews Are Us.
Yes. You hear that about that? That Toys R Us closed. Man.
What are you talking about? They still have stores open, don't they?
They have stores open in Canada. That's it. It's over now.
Really?
Yeah. So it's
all over.
Toys Were Us.
Toys Were Us. Yes. Yeah. They used to be Toys R Us.
Yeah. Sad. I think they should reopen with that name, Toys Were Us, and you just go in the store and there's nothing there, and
it's pausing here. Man, I remember this. Like he broke this news to me. Like Toys R Us is gone, and there was actually some recent news about Toys R Us. No, that wasn't. I don't think so. They're like still trying, but that's a whole like private equity thing. It's a whole other conversation. But I remember, yeah, like this was right around. It was right after or, I'll say right around the time when Toys R Us went bankrupt and they closed all their stores and all that. 6 years later, they're still the same. But okay, back into it.
It's just empty. Yeah.
It's just empty.
You walk in.
You walk in, you're
You
like,
pay
man.
like 25 cents to walk in to see that it's empty.
It's a museum. That's what it is.
Yeah, toys were up, but they could. So it's not empty. They have toys there, but it's
Yeah.
like caged up. Like
Yeah.
it's locked up like a museum. So you see, wow, that's a toy that I didn't buy 10 years ago, and it's still there.
It's still there.
Yeah.
That'd be something, yeah. I'd be like, man,
Sad. I mean,
brings you back.
people do it online, the kids these days, you're buying everything online.
Mm-hmm.
You're buying your vinyls online. You don't go out to the store.
No.
You don't go out to Vinyls R Us. That'd be ridiculous.
Yeah.
You're buying your toys online. Yeah, where do you buy your toys?
I buy my toys. I actually buy my toys. Well, I did buy them from Toys R Us, but now that that's closed, I just go to Sears. So
Sears.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's definitely something that's going to be around for a while.
Yeah. And then after that, I'm hoping MoviePass starts selling toys. That's also my plan.
Yeah, of course.
So.
The pausing there, the callback again, not appreciated well enough. MoviePass, and just like the Connor's back, like he had a little pause with the freestyle thing, but just he's back. He's got all the. He's got something to say, which again I appreciate. So okay, we're in the home stretch. We're only a few minutes out, so let's finish up.
We'll see what happens.
Oh man, there's something going on with my arm. Maybe it's fine. Yeah, well, I think we've exhausted this enough. Anything else you want to talk about? Otherwise, we'll close it out here.
You ever listen to the radio anymore?
See, I really only listen if I'm driving, and I don't drive here because I'm in the city. I don't really need it.
Yeah. Okay.
Why? Is something going on the radio?
No, I just got to do a survey, so I'm just seeing how many people listen to radio.
That was it.
It's another one of my side gigs. Just
another side gig.
Yeah, another side.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a freelancer. That's what it is.
That's what I do. I Uber everywhere. That's a song. That's actually another ad. That's
not what I meant, but okay.
Made in TYO.
Now say that for next week. You'll sing I Uber everywhere.
I Uber everywhere.
Your next big hit.
Yeah.
Your next big hit.
And it'll be.
It's a good tease. It's a good tease for next week's show.
I Ubered everywhere. That'll be my song. Toys Were Us.
Yes.
Sad.
Toys Were Us.
That'll be another song on my album, coming out February 32nd. Be prepared. Is all I gotta say. It's exciting.
2000 never.
Yeah. 2000 never. It's a big deal.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
All right, well, that's it. We'll post this up, and we'll be back next. Huh?
You gotta edit it, I think.
Oh yeah, I'll edit some stuff. What should I take out?
Add sound effects, and I think we had to have more sound effects of me chewing. I don't think I chewed enough. And also more sound effects.
I'll keep it as a sound bite so I can throw it in. Yeah, I'll keep it as a sound bite so we can throw it in whenever we want.
And then.
You could look up some sound effects that you want to include. Connor.
So pausing here. This is sort of, I think, at one point Connor assumed we would just edit this down. It would be crisp and fast, and I was always too lazy to do that. We famously do not edit. Maybe we should. Maybe we should have maybe if we have another, a new phase of the podcast, we'll edit it down. It'll be very crisp. But and we had long talks about it, not long talks, but we had talks about it afterward where maybe we would post a shortened version, like a long version, the full version, and then an edited version. Which I think I would do. Ideal in a perfect world, right? We would have a paywall. The long version would be paywalled, and then we would post the shortened version online for everyone. So you could, if you wanted the full thing, you could pay to get the full thing. And then if you were fine with just the clips, that was fine too. And you would just listen to the shortened version. But obviously, we never got enough people. We never really got enough people that we could justify doing that, separating it out. So we just post the full thing. Maybe if we build up enough of an audience, we can start doing that. But yeah, that was kind of Connor's initial idea. He thought like we would post edited clips, but we never did that. So anyway, let's listen to the last couple minutes.
As our listeners probably assumed, since Connor's so gifted, he's the one that crafted our beautiful theme.
Yes, I made that myself in McDonald's as a fry cook with my spatula.
Yeah, so took about 10 minutes, but
that's our 11th ad from McDonald's.
There we go. Yeah, McDonald's.
Eat healthy. That's what they wanted me to say.
That's eat fresh, if you will.
Eat fresh, if you will. Who cares, or not.
If you want to, yeah. We're not forcing you to eat fresh.
Yeah, that's their actual motto. Eat fresh if you want to, but if not, just whatever. Who cares? Live once.
That whole thing, yeah. One sentence.
Yeah. But happy, what's tomorrow? Graham Cracker Day. Happy Graham Cracker Day to you.
No, today. No, that's Thursday.
That's
tomorrow?
Thursday.
Oh, shoot. I don't remember.
But happy pre-Graham Cracker Day, and then happy Graham Cracker Day, then happy post-Graham Cracker Day.
It's all about the graham crackers.
It's all about the graham crackers.
Let's see. Tomorrow's the barbecue spared ribs and the Caesar salad.
Oh, of course. Yeah. So happy pre Caesar salad day today. Happy Caesar salad day tomorrow. I'm excited. I seriously can't believe I missed pre Caesar salad day today. I'm actually really mad. I missed the pregame.
You're throwing things right now, I assume.
Yeah. I'm furious.
You just things are flying around all over. The Nutri-Grain bars are flying everywhere.
Nutri-Grain, it is a hurricane in here.
House.
Yes.
In your Webkinz house.
It is.
All right, now that we've done enough, we've done all the callbacks. That'll be it for this week. We'll be back next week. Thank you for listening. If you made it this far.
Yeah, hopefully it was a good experience. Hopefully it was the experience.
Oh.
Yeah, was that? I feel like that was pretty cool what I did there.
Yeah, really did that.
Yeah.
So that's it, guys. That's the Experience Podcast, the OG, the Experience Podcast. Yeah, that's wild. I definitely want to do more. We're gonna figure out which ones we can do. I feel like maybe we'll do the Nadia one. We'll do like everyone's first, kind of everyone's first appearance. You know what I mean? Like we get everyone's first. I feel like that would be a good idea. It's like everyone's first guest appearance. We could do that. We could listen back. Maybe we'll even bring in people. Maybe we'll even bring in other people to listen along. I have to figure out how to do that, how to like combine that with OBS and do all that. But yeah, it was that's the podcast. So that's the first episode, I should say. I don't know if listening back now, I think more highly of it than I originally did. Or not originally did, but like, than I have previously. Just because like I originally thought like, oh man, like that was a bad podcast. Don't listen to that. Start like like I said, started like episode 100 or something. But now that I've listened to it, I'm like, you know what? That was better than I thought. I thought there was a lot of great bits. You could hear like the inception of a lot of our bits that we started. Were really good. I would say a good skill of ours is just the yes and the improving and the callbacks, just tying things together. I think we did a good job. But obviously, we improved a lot since then. It's a lot more streamlined. It's a lot fresher. It's definitely rocky in these first few episodes. I don't even remember what happened in Connor's dumb wallet. Yeah, the temper tantrum mattress that actually I think I had a decent bit, but. Yeah, that's the podcast. Thanks for listening. We'll be back next week. Next week, we do have Tanner and Alex on, so that'll be a hoot. Maybe we'll talk about this. I don't know. We'll see what we talk about. So, yeah. Bye, everyone.